All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. In today's video, we have breaking news involving Bitcoin, involving Ethereum, involving Binance and Forbes, McDonald's and the Metaverse, lower cap altcoins, and much more. If you're interested in making money with cryptocurrency, click subscribe right now. We drop a video every single day demystifying this cryptocurrency market. Let's jump in, starting with Bitcoin. El Salvador plans to issue its first billion-dollar Bitcoin bond officially next month. So this is a direct statement from their finance minister, and specifically, he says that the government is planning to have the bond totally ready for issuance between March 15th and March 20th. So in about 4 short weeks. In a direct quote from the finance minister, "If we really want to build this country, we have to invest in it like this." And just to clue everybody in simple terms, what is a bond? A bond is simply a loan taken out by a company or country. Instead of going to a bank, the company gets the money from investors who buy its bonds. The company then pays the interest at predetermined intervals, usually annually or semi-annually, and returns the principal on the maturity date, ending the loan. Okay, I get it. And what this means for El Salvador, who's planning on issuing a $1 billion Bitcoin bond, well, it simply means that people can invest in this bond as a sort of investment in the future of El Salvador. The country is planning to use half of the issue for Bitcoin purchases, while the rest would be used for other things like energy infrastructure and mining. So half of this money will go directly into investing in Bitcoin. And just to get specific, this bond will be issued on Blockstream's Liquid Network sidechain. Give me your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. What do you think? Comment down below. But in many ways, we are witnessing history in the making for Bitcoin and El Salvador. Next piece of quick breaking news involving Binance. Binance invests $200 million in Forbes to boost consumer knowledge on Bitcoin. Media is an essential element to build widespread consumer understanding and education, says CZ of Binance. So the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume has just taken an ownership position in Forbes. This goes along with Forbes' intention to go public later this year, and as part of the deal, Binance's Chief Communications Officer, Patrick Hillman, and head of Binance Labs, Bill Chin, will join the Forbes board of directors. Okay, so I understand why this is beneficial to Binance. Anytime you have a hand ownership in a media publication that's as well respected, Binance clearly benefits by taking partial ownership. But how is this now beneficial for Forbes? According to Forbes CEO Mike Federal, the investment from Binance will help the firm get experience, network, and resources of the world's leading crypto exchange and one of the world's most successful blockchain innovators. In a direct quote, Forbes is committed to demystifying the complexities and providing helpful information about blockchain technologies and all emerging digital assets. So Forbes gets the money and the knowledge that comes with a juggernaut like Binance. What a time to be alive. Give me your thoughts on this down below. Next up, big news for lower cap altcoin GALA games. For just $5,000, you can own one Snoop Dogg song on the blockchain, the GALA Games blockchain, and Snoop Dogg also acquired the Death Row Records brand, the label where Snoop Dogg made his debut all those years ago. So in partnership with blockchain gaming platform GALA Games, Snoop's NFT LP version of his new album, Back on Death Row, offers 3 exclusive bonus tracks. In a direct quote from Snoop on this partnership with GALA, "If anything is constant, it's that the music industry will always be changing. Blockchain tech has the power to change everything again and tip the table in favor of the artists and the fans. And we're going to be right at the front of the pack with this GALA music deal." So if you hold GALA, you like this, and then Back on Death Row, the album, will also arrive non-NFT style on February 11th. So people on the blockchain are getting access to this first. Pretty interesting. Great get for GALA Games. Next piece of quick adoption news for Ethereum and Metaverse The Sandbox. Gucci has officially bought land in Ethereum game The Sandbox to create metaverse experiences. The luxury brand will also sell virtual items for players to wear in the game. So Gucci is an Ethereum hodler and now a sandbox hodler. The designer clothing brand announced on Wednesday that it bought an undisclosed amount of virtual land in the sandbox, and Gucci will create themed experiences on the sandbox inspired by its Gucci Vault platform, which lists items like Gucci-themed NFTs and vintage bags. Very interesting. And now, obviously, this is a huge step forward for selling fashion now in the metaverse. In addition to a fashion-focused metaverse space, Gucci also will be releasing fashion items for sandbox players to purchase and wear in the game's virtual reality. In a direct quote from the co-founder of the sandbox, "For a new generation of players, virtual fashion is as important as real-life fashion." And now Gucci obviously agrees they do not want to fall behind. They want to be fashion forward in this new metaverse space. So good for the sandbox, good for Ethereum. And next up, I want to share with you some very personal yet very exciting news involving myself, involving my brother Aaron, and the up-and-coming Cryptos, the TV show. Now, long-term subscribers of Altcoin Daily, OGs to the channel, know that myself and my brother, we are actors and filmmakers out here in Los Angeles. In fact, in the description of every single video, I put my personal Instagram, which basically is just all my filmmaking and acting stuff, as we try and keep this channel as cryptocurrency focused as possible. That's why you subscribe. But the news today is this. Our two passions, filmmaking and crypto, are combining. My brother and I just signed on to be actors as well as producers in a new TV show called Cryptos. I've had this knowledge for a couple weeks. We had to keep it under wraps, so I'm super excited to share this with you now. This is going to be sort of like an Entourage or a Silicon Valley-esque show for cryptocurrency. In fact, check this out. Here is the synopsis. A group of young artists living in Hollywood discover a new way to finance their pictures through blockchain technology. They start a company called Dionysia and jump headfirst into the magical and mysterious world of cryptocurrency. But on their journey to build a successful decentralized entertainment network, they quickly realize that their struggle within Hollywood is just the tip of the iceberg in a planetary zeitgeist against corrupt financial institutions and the global balance of power. And again, my brother and I have signed on to be not only producers, but actors in this series. And Cryptos is a scripted primetime television series taking place in the midst of the cryptocurrency revolution. This comedic drama follows 5 young filmmakers as they discover how blockchain technology can be used to help finance their film and TV projects outside of the traditional network system. Would you watch this? Is this a show you think you'll like? Well, Aaron and I will be in it. I hope you support us. I hope you check it out. And by the way, filming for the first episode won't even take place for months. We are very early on in this process, in this project. But if you want to stay involved, if you want to join the revolution, there's a link down below. Put in your email, you'll get instant access. And also here is a QR code for the Telegram if you want to stay up to date. I'm super excited about this. I cannot wait to start filming and have you check it out. But as I get more updates over these next few months, I will keep you updated. Let's keep moving. Let's talk more about altcoins. The Algorand Foundation appoints JP Morgan NASDAQ alum Stacey Warden as their new CEO. So this is a huge get for the Algorand Foundation. The Algorand Foundation, the Singapore-based entity behind the Algorand blockchain, has appointed Stacey Warden as CEO with immediate effect. Warden has served on the foundation's board of Algorand since September 2021, but prior to Algorand, she was an executive at JP Morgan running multilateral institutional relationships in Europe, Africa, Russia, and Central Asia. And she also worked at NASDAQ, where she oversaw the development of the exchange's listed trading platform for micro-cap companies, the BBX. So she has heavy experience in the traditional finance world, now the CEO of Algorand, and in a direct quote from her, by both ratcheting up our global ambitions as well as doubling down on our commitment to the DeFi ecosystem, I know that we will deliver tremendous value to both the Algorand ecosystem as a whole and the end users it supports. So more traditional juggernauts jumping out of traditional finance into blockchain, specifically algo. pretty cool if you hold Algorand. Next piece of huge news for the Ethernity blockchain. Ethernity raises $20 million for Ethereum celebrity NFT and gaming push. The project's new Eternal Lab studio is working on a play-to-earn game with League of Legends producer Thomas Vu. So Ethernity just raised a whole lot of money and opened up a new studio to bring in even more IP to drop NFTs through Ethernity. The new umbrella company will see Ethernity expand out its team to help celebrities and brands enter the NFT space, as well as expand into play-to-earn gaming and Metaverse initiatives. So of this money raised, who invested? The $20 million seed round included prominent backers, including Riot Games' head of creative and franchise development, Thomas Vu, former Google CEO Eric Schmidt, and Fnatic CEO Michael Rubin. 3 heavy hitters in tech and gaming, and of course, additional backers in Eternity's raise include Morningstar Ventures, Ripple, Algorand, Polygon Studios, and Kinetic. So all these players are backing Ethernity, all with the goal of bringing more IP and more building on Ethernity. Ethernity founder and CEO Nick Rose did say that many more IP acquisition announcements are incoming. So do not, I repeat, do not count Ethernity out. And next up, major piece of news involving McDonald's. McDonald's files trademarks for McMetaverse restaurants that deliver. So McDonald's is entering the metaverse, at least laying down the groundwork, filing the trademarks to be able to enter the metaverse with their brand. The iconic American restaurant chain McDonald's looks like it's preparing to make a move into the metaverse by registering 10 trademarks in the virtual space. McDonald's submitted a trademark application on February 4th, so it just happened, including plans for a virtual restaurant featuring actual and virtual goods, and operating a virtual restaurant featuring home delivery. So I guess the thought process would be, hey, you're in the metaverse, hey, you get hungry, you can go to a McDonald's franchise in the metaverse, order food, and then that food would be delivered right to your real life door, I believe are these trademarks. I will keep you updated. And that is the video. My name's Austin. Like always, see you tomorrow. And for some of you in the Santa Monica area today, we are hosting a meet and greet. It is from 5 to 10 p.m. tonight. This is the address right here. I will put a link down below in the video description. If you're in Santa Monica today, come hang out. And then, of course, for those of you who will be in Miami from April 6th through 9th of this year for the largest Bitcoin conference in existence, that's Bitcoin 2022 in Miami. Aaron and I will also be at this event. Come join us, come hang out with us, and grab a ticket and use code Altcoin Daily for 10% off. Link down below, check it out.